today's video, you guys. I am so excited to have you here for my 2023 favorites. We got a lot of products to talk about today. I have no specific order on how I'm gonna be going through all these products. All I know is that I have a lot. We've got beauty, we've got hair care, we've got fashion, we've got tools, some of my favorite DIY accessories, because y'all know I'm a DIY lover. So we have a lot to talk through today. I hope you guys are here for a little bit of a chatty video. It's grab your favorite snack, grab your favorite drink, and let's have some fun.
You're my favorite, hands down, don't gotta explain.
I have to say one of my favorite discoveries of 2023 is my Simple Modern cups. You guys, if you have not tried them, they are so good. And I will say I have tried a Stanley, and I prefer Simple Modern. I am a Simple Modern girly because number one, they are so much more affordable than Stanley, and it keeps my water cold all day. I love that the straw on this is a little bit wider. I feel like I go through water with this thing. I drink so much water. This one is my iced coffee cup. I have multiple of these, but what I specifically like about this one is that it is a 28-ounce tumbler. And I believe when you order the bigger one, like the 28-ounce, it comes with an extra lid. So this is like iced coffee vibes. This is hot coffee vibes. I feel like I can get 2 for 1 and solve all my problems. You know what I mean? I don't know what this is, a canteen? Maybe not. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's just freaking cute and I love it to ride my bike. So this one in particular comes with 2 lids as well. Comes with this one, which has a really nice spout, and then it has a straw, so you can get all the way down in there to get all of your liquid out. And then it comes with this lid as well, which is so nice because it's kind of like a chug style, and it's really comfortable to drink out of. I wasn't sure when I got it. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but I really, really do. So Simple Modern, y'all. 10 out of 10. This next item is gonna make me sound like I live under a rock, and sometimes I do live under a rock, but then you have a discovery and you're like, oh my gosh, how have I been living without this? This is such an obvious item. And it's these hangers. This is so random, but I absolutely love these hangers so much. If you're not using velvet hangers, I don't know what you're doing. Unless you're like my husband, Mark, who doesn't want to use the velvet hangers. He likes the little old cheapy plastic or metal wire hangers that drive me crazy. I cannot stand them. This is the way to go. Anyway, nothing against you if you use those hangers, but I'm just saying there are better things out there. So these have been a game changer for me because now my pant hangers match the rest of my hangers in my closet. And I'm just telling you guys, it's the little things in life that make everyday life a little bit more enjoyable. Speaking of enjoyable, I wanted to share with you guys my favorite sheets. Welcome to my guest bedroom. If you guys have been with me for a super long time, then you probably saw me do a complete makeover on this space. It was quite some time ago, and still to this day, every time I walk in this room, I am just like, it's just like a breath of fresh air. It is so peaceful in here. There's something just so cozy about it. And I wanted to add something extra special to this space because my grandma usually comes and stays with us for the holidays. I love when she's here and I love getting to spend time with her. So I wanted to make sure that her sleeping experience is, of course, the best when she's here. So she will stay as long as she wants to. So I'm going to be adding my favorite bamboo sheets from Cozy Earth. Cozy Earth is a premium bedding and loungewear company, and I've loved every single product that I have ever received from them. Sleep is so important, and investing in high quality bedding truly makes a difference when it comes to getting a good night's rest. I have their bamboo sheet set, and what I love most about them is that they are made with a moisture wicking fabric, so they're temperature regulating so you don't get hot at night, which is an absolute game changer. If you're a hot sleeper, these sheets are definitely for you. These sheets are so soft and they just get softer with every single wash. Mark and I have been sleeping with the bamboo sheets for well over 6 months now, and we have seen such an improvement in our sleep ever since. We also sleep with their comforter, and it is absolutely incredible. It's literally the best comforter I've ever slept with. I will never switch to a different one because it's also temperature regulating, and the two of them combined together is just an absolute dream. I truly didn't know how much just bedding alone could make such a difference in my sleep until I started sleeping with Cozy Earth products. And of course, I want my Grammy to have the same experience when she comes and stays with us. Cozy Earth is offering my followers an exclusive discount, so if you use code READHEAD35, it will get you up to 35% off on your first order. I will leave a link in the description below for you guys to shop. Thank you so much to Cozy Earth for sponsoring today's video. So Cozy Earth is definitely a 10 out of 10 for 23. I sincerely adore their products and have been getting the best sleep ever since I switched to Cozy Earth. The next item that I wanted to share with you guys is my favorite lip liners. These are from Tarte and they're everything. I was using a drugstore lip liner for a while and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. Like, I love it. It's affordable lip liner. Once I found out about these, I will not go back. I sincerely love these. They are 20 bucks. They're a little bit, they're on the pricier side, don't get me wrong, but they're actually worth it because they glide so nicely. They stay a long time. They're comfortable to wear and I'm just obsessed. So they are really, really nice quality. And I actually love that they have this little tool here. They just twist up. So you can twist it and then more will come up. It's like really gradual. I don't even know if you guys can see that. But it has this little tool on the end here as well that you can sharpen the liner because it is so soft. I have not really had to use this much because they just glide on so perfectly and they look great and last a long time. I have two different shades. I have mauve and I also have dusty rose. I love them both. I think mauve is probably my favorite out of the two. On the topic of Tarte, you guys have probably heard me talk about this palette a bajillion times. And I will continue to talk about it a bajillion times because it's so good, you guys. This palette is stunning and it just has your everyday needs in it. I reach for this palette every single day. I cannot live without it. This is a brand new one. That's why it looks so fresh because the other day I had my old one that I had been using for like a year. It was time to go, but I was like, I'm gonna use every single bit that I can out of it. And I had it in my makeup bag and I was doing my makeup in the car and I put it back in the car. We turned a corner, my makeup bag went flying and I was like, something definitely broke. I know it did. And Mark's like, no, I'm sure everything's fine. And I opened it back up and the whole entire mirror in here shattered. But anyway, I was like, okay, no worries, because I already had a backup on deck because it is my favorite and I literally will not be without it. I use pretty much almost all of these shades every single day. This is bronzer, this is blush, this is highlight. These are really great eyeshadows. I use this on my brows. It's so good. You can really get a lot of wear out of this. The next thing I wanted to share with you guys is kind of random and you're gonna be like, why? But you guys know I'm a DIY lover. I love DIY home renovation. If you didn't know that, I have a main channel called Building and Beauty where I share all of my DIY home renovation, bedroom makeovers, I don't know, you name it, I'm always doing something fun over there. But I have to tell you guys that this is my favorite tape measure. It's so random, but I had a goal for myself that I really wanted to learn how to read a tape measure. Because one time I was working with my dad and he told me to go cut a board at 5 5/16 and I was like, yo, what tick are we talking about, okay? What are we talking about right now? So I set a goal for myself that I wanted to learn how to read a tape measure and I found this one and I really like this one in particular because it has the extra markings on it that will tell you if it's 1/4 of an inch, 3/8 of an inch. It has all of the eighths on it. And obviously if it's not an eighth or a quarter type measurement, I'm probably saying that incorrectly, you know what I'm talking about, then the extra little lines are the 16ths. So I like to cheat just a little bit and this one is really nice. It also has the auto locking mechanism and then this is really, really firm. So if you're looking for a good tape measure, like this one is really nice. I like it. And this one, I prefer the 16 feet. I think your next one that you go up to is a 25, but I like the 16. It just seems to not be super heavy and get me through a lot of projects. So that is my favorite. Okay, we're gonna go from tape measure to eyelashes, okay? Because that's just the way I am. Like I said, I'm a lover of so many things, but I sincerely love these eyelashes so much. They are the Kiss Impress lashes and they might look a little intimidating. I have them on right now. They are so pretty. All I do is longer one on the outside and then just one right on next to it on my lash. And It's perfect. It is all you need to just have like a natural looking lash, and they're so comfortable. I can't even tell you how many times I've literally gotten in the shower with them on, and then I go to wash my face and I'm like, oh crap, I have my lashes on. And then I have to get out of the shower all wet and naked and take off my lashes, and it's not a good look for me. But they're really comfortable. There's no glue required. All you literally do is take this little, applicator and you just press it on your lash, and y'all, they stay all day, okay? This next item is one that I have to say is on my probably top 3 favorites of 2023. And baby, it's these sunglasses, okay, honey? They're probably dirty. These are everything. I saw these on TikTok. Some girl putting on her cute outfit, put on these sunglasses, and I was like, where's the link? Check out immediately, because I have to have them. They're so cute, they're so stylish. They look like $1 million. They look super expensive, and they're like 25 bucks from Free People. And they're so comfortable to wear. They are really good at actually like providing you what sunglasses are supposed to do, provide you some shade for your eyeballs. And they sincerely do that, and I just love them. I need to order another pair immediately, because if they discontinue them, I will be so pissed, okay? So pissed. I could easily get carried away with a lot of tech items because of what I do, being on social media and everything. I am surrounded by a lot of tech, but I just wanted to share one little tech item with you guys that I think is really beneficial, even if you're not a tech type person. So I have on my cell phone, I have a pop socket, and sometimes I think people are like, why do you have a pop socket? First of all, it's so comfortable, but this is not the main reason. The main reason I switched to having a pop socket on my phone is because of this. And you might be like, what is that contraption? And it's actually just this, okay? This is from PopSocket. Hopefully they still have it. I probably should have checked before this video. You guys didn't even check if any of this stuff is in stock. I will just link anything that I can for you. But this is so incredible because it holds your phone. And it will hold your phone however which way you want to hold it. And I just think if you are in the social media business, like it's how I can't function without it. But I actually, majority of the time, use this the most for when I'm FaceTiming my family. I FaceTime my mom, even though she lives like a mile from me. I FaceTime her every day. I FaceTime my Grammy all the time. We have coffee together over the phone and we FaceTime. And this is how I carry around my phone throughout the house. And it's just so nice because you can set it down. I have mine actually on this little tripod. And this tripod is my favorite because you can make it a little bit higher if you want to. Sometimes I carry this in my purse with me if I just need like an extra little bit of height if I'm out filming somewhere or something. But if you want to set this down on your counter and raise it up, like it's just really nice, lightweight, super inexpensive. And then my other favorite thing that I have on this, if you are a videographer, if you're a photographer, you know the pain of screwing on your camera to a tripod. You guys, it's the bane of my existence. And it just so happens to be what I had to do for so long until I found these claw clips. And so these are from, I think they're they're by Ulanzi. I love Ulanzi. A lot of their products are really inexpensive on Amazon. And I've loved everything that I've got from them. But anyway, it's this little clip. And what you do is you would put this on the bottom of your camera, or in my case, I just have it on this just to show you guys. But it's a 2-piece little thing. And you just screw it right into your base of your camera or whatever. And then you put this on your tripod. I have a bajillion of these. And then you can just click and go. It is the best, the best. I wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite tops out of 2023. And it is, you guys probably see me wearing it literally all the time. It is from Kohl's, and it is this little like half zip up top. It is by the FLX brand, and I don't know if that's Flex or FLX. I'm not really sure how they say it actually, but everything that I have from that brand in particular from Kohl's is fabulous. And I have like 3 of these shirts. I have washed them a bajillion times at this point, and it is just so nice. It's such a nice material, and it just looks really flattering. It's not too long. It's not quite a crop top. It's just right there in between. You can wear it with leggings. It looks super sleek and stylish, and I just love it. Very comfortable, 10 out of 10. Next is a very important item, you guys, and it is these tennis shoes. These Nike freaking tennis shoes are so good. They're incredibly comfortable. Obviously, I had to buy a second pair because I was really doing a number on this pair, and I was like, I need a pair for when I'm working in the garage and I'm doing my DIY projects, and then I need a pair for when I'm running errands and I wanna be cute because they're really fashionable. I really just like how sleek they look. I have to say, like, this has nothing to do with like functionality really. I mean, I guess kind of. I've never used it for functionality, but this little back piece, like how sleek and cute. I just absolutely love them, and they're so comfortable, and they're actually really affordable compared to a lot of other tennis shoes on the market. Speaking of DIY projects, one of my favorite items this year, mine is in the little case that it came in, is this hardware jig. It is a game changer if you are someone who is a DIY enthusiast, or maybe you're somebody who installs hardware for a freaking living and you don't have a hardware jig. What are you doing? What are you actually doing? I will tell you guys that when we had, back kind of before I was getting into DIY and in my beginning of my DIY days, we were going through our kitchen remodel, we actually had our cabinets installed, and the guy who installed our cabinets did a good job installing the cabinets, but not so much the hardware. He was crooked on a number of different spots, and we had to have multiple doors replaced because he installed the hardware so crooked. It was kind of a nightmare at the time, but I was like, he didn't have one of these. What are you doing without these? You install cabinets for a living, you don't have a hardware jig? Who are you? So anyway, really enjoyed this when we did our the Jones house renovation. I had installed over 70 pieces of hardware in that house. And this thing was a legit lifesaver. I promise we are getting through my list of favorites here, and I only have a few more to share with you guys, so hang tight here for the end, and if you've made it this far, leave a comment because I'd love to hear from you. But one of my next favorite items is this perfume. I love this perfume so much. This is by Viktor and Rolf, and this is their Good Fortune perfume. I have already put quite the dent in this, and I haven't even had it that long, and I love it. It's definitely on the pricier side, and if you want to smell expensive, it's going to be expensive. I'm just telling you guys, this was a splurge, but it was one of those things I sprayed on myself. I was in Sephora, not even looking for a perfume, and I walked over to the beautiful wall of perfumes, and I was like, let's explore a little bit. And then, yeah, got myself into a heap of trouble on this one, but it is worth every penny. It is gorgeous. It's a deeper scent for sure. I know scents are so personal to people, but this is a really good one. If you're looking for a new perfume, definitely give it a little smell while the next time you're in Sephora, and then you never know, it might just leap into your cart. I also this year found these Dr. Dennis Gross. This is their Ultra Gentle Daily Peel pads, and I really like these so much. You can get like a little 5-pack. I started with that and fell in love, and then I had to get the big pack, and I am not too far into these so far, but anyway, they're really good. I don't use them every single day. I use the gentle ones because my skin is really sensitive, and for being like how sensitive my skin is, my skin can handle these, at least the gentle ones, and they're really easy because they have it's just like a 2-step thing, an exfoliate and smooth, and then you do a anti-aging neutralizer, and I have seen such a difference in my skin ever since I started using these, and I just love them. And I started with this, and then I got curious about what other products they have, and they have this sunscreen that is so fabulous. They do have an SPF 50. I have the 30 just because my skin is, like I said, really sensitive. I have not been able to wear sunscreen at all on my face. I'm telling you, the amount of money I have wasted on sunscreen is probably ridiculous because they all break me out, make my skin like freak out, and this one just works. This next item is definitely for your little homeowner, DIY enthusiast, and it is this caulking tool, okay? Now, I knew that these existed for a long time, and I don't know why. I just got curious one day in the checkout line. This was in the checkout line, and I just was like, there it is. I'll just buy it and try it out. And then it changed my life. If you are a person who has never done caulking, this is what you need, okay? This is 100% what you need. Obviously, I have a lot of experience with caulking And I swear by this because it really does make it so much easier to lay your caulk, use this little tool. I like to wet mine first. I always keep a bucket of water next to me when I'm doing caulking, and I'll wet this, use the little tool, and it just slides on so nicely. It's gonna get in all the little nooks and crannies of everything, and it is just absolutely fabulous. This next item is a love of mine, and I'm sure I've talked about it on my channel, and you guys have probably seen me using it a billion times, and it is the Dry Bar Mixologist. I love this set so much because they are interchangeable, especially if you're someone like who travels a lot. This is like everything, but it also just saves a lot of space. Instead of having to have 3 different tools, you can just have the one base and then they're just interchangeable. So this one does come with a 1-inch wand, which is fabulous, by the way. Talk about giving your hair some volume. This one also has a I think this is a 1 1/4 inch, and it's just like your regular clamp curling iron, and they just stick right on there. And then you guys were talking about in a recent video of mine about how much you loved my hair wavy. I always get so many compliments when I wear my hair wavy, and I love it wavy. It's so cute, and that's what I do this with. That's how I achieve those waves, is just with this. This one's really nice. It's wide, it's big. It's gonna give you really soft waves if you turn the heat down. That's like the key to having really soft waves, is turn the heat down for sure. And I just love it, and these have worked so wonderfully. I tried to pick my favorite DIY tools that were like for your average everyday homeowner, and I have to tell you guys that a laser level is it. It is it. I don't know why it took me this long to own a freaking laser level, and I will not live without one ever again. Mark and I were working at the Jones house, and we were hanging all the mirrors in the bathrooms, and this made it so much easier. It's so accurate, everything's straight. It is a game changer, and you will not regret it. Safety glasses are always a good idea. Actually, gosh, these are so dirty, they're covered in sawdust. If you are a homeowner at all, you should absolutely have some safety glasses laying around your house, because you never know when you're gonna need them. And this year I had the unfortunate experience of getting plywood in my eye, and it was terrible. And I was going through this panic because we were flushing my eye and flushing my eye and flushing my eye over and over and over again. And we could not get the wood out of my eye. And so it took about an hour and a half of flushing my eye. It was so uncomfortable, and I was sincerely scared. Like, you start getting this panic feeling of like, am I going to lose my eye? And then you start realizing how important your eyes are. You know, when all of a sudden one of your limbs or something is threatened, you're like, wait, I need that. So anyway, safety glasses is super important. I was actually wearing safety glasses at the time, but I have since changed to different safety glasses. I really like these ones. These ones are pretty good because they do have this protective here on the bottom, and then it does come around all the way on the sides as well. Also, these are just really stylish and cute. So they do a pretty nice job of protection, but there is still quite a bit that you could get in there. So it just depends on what you're doing, and depends on what I'm doing is when I will whip these out. But I did find these ones. These are my Ninja Turtle, or superhero, as Mark likes to say, safety glasses. And these ones protect right to your face really nicely, even up on your eyebrows. And this one does come with a strap that you can actually like really strap to your head if you wanted to. So when I am using the table saw, I whip these out and I will strap them to my head, because that was a very scary experience. So I'm telling you guys right now, safety first. It's very important. That does conclude my 2023 favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you found some items that you might be inspired to try that will also change your life like they have changed mine. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.